storm show. Ay, it's a storm show.
So what is up, Storm Chasers? Today I have another good interview for you guys today with rap artist GTerra. I actually met him. I was introduced to his music and introduced to him through his girlfriend. Actually, she reached out and she's like, "Look, you gotta interview my man. He's an artist. He would absolutely love to be on your platform." And in addition to that, GTerra got his own opinions about some trending topics, some of our favorite people out here. So we're just going to get right into it. Welcome to the show, my man.
Yeah, big respect, Storm. Respect, salute to you and everything you're doing. I'm a big fan. Much love and support and all the growth. And congrats on all the progress and success you've been seeing also. Respect. I'm GTerra, everybody. Spanish Town representing Jamaica.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, man, right off the bat, they're gonna like love your accent and be drawn to you. Like they're gonna listen to every word you say. What part of Jamaica are you from?
I'm from Spanish Town, Jamaica. You know, Spanish Town.
Is it North, South Jamaica, Central?
It's actually in the middle of Jamaica. It's called Middlesex. I'm from the county they call Middlesex.
Nice.
It's actually called Middlesex, yeah. And I'm from the center of Jamaica. Still, we're still surrounded by beaches and everything like that, but it's still the center of Jamaica, you know. And Spanish Town, it's called Spanish Town, where I was born at. Like how you got a state, like you got the city and the state, New York or whatever, and then you would have like Brooklyn or whatever. Spanish Town would be considered like the Brooklyn, and St. Catherine is the state. So we call that a parish in Jamaica.
Oh, okay. Because see, those of us that's not from the Caribbean, like we really don't know. Okay, gotcha. And so tell me, what inspired you to actually get into music?
Well, I've been doing music since I was a baby. Like, it's crazy because I think I'm born into music. My mom had all these records. Maybe, I wish I had them out right now. I could show you. But my mom got all these records still, a bunch of old records, and she used to play them when I was a baby. So I think growing up as a child, you hearing all this music, it's already in you.
Right.
And eventually I was singing since I was a child. So, it's just like, singing songs over Bob Marley songs, all of this stuff, and just pretty much just doing the music as fun, singing songs, along the way. I grew up in church too. I can't deny that I grew up in a Baptist church in Jamaica. Okay. And from there, I used to play the different little, like I used to play the piano and other little instruments. I used to mess around with the drums, and I also sang in church, you know what I'm saying? And all of that. So along the way, I picked up on the music early, but I started taking it serious at about 14 when I started writing rap songs. Rap and dancehall changed my life. Rap and dancehall.
Now I gotta stop you there because I want people to understand how talented you really are. You say you sung, you rap, you write your raps, and you were playing instruments. You grew up doing it in the church, and we know if you do music in the church, it got to be right. Like you would get smacked if you miss a note or anything. So I guess what people would want to know too, well, right before we get into the next part, was who was some of your musical influences? Like, was it anybody secular, anybody that we would know?
Sure. My early influence was Shabba Ranks. Bob Marley, Peter Tosh.
There we go.
Tosh. You know those people, right? All right. Then it was also Ninja Man there. Then along the way, as we got older and they kind of faded out, you had the Beanie Man pop up, the Bounty Killer. You had all of these names coming out, you know what I mean? And then you had other people, Mad Cabra. You had a whole heap of different artists from Jamaica were inspiring lyrically. You know, a lot. Even Tenor Saw as a singer. We say, you probably don't know about Tenor Saw. Unless you're from the islands or you're an islander, you listen to a lot of Jamaican music. Then you know about Tenor Saw. He's the one that sing, oh, what a walk, go a pumpkin belly. Whoa, oh, who asked me that? No, me whole time, granny. Way down in the country. She says, oh, I want to know. Yeah, but look up people like Tenor Saw. And you kind of learn the Jamaican, how much greatness was down here and has been also overshadowed. A lot of people don't even know about it. So, there's a lot of inspiration since I was young. I had to do it. Because I was a soccer star. Whoop.
Oh, and you did soccer too. Okay.
You all right?
Huh?
Hold up, you good?
Yeah, yeah. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, yeah, I can hear you. I'm just making sure. I just seen you wind up a while ago. See the internet chopped a little bit.
Oh, okay. No, you're good. You're good. So,
Okay. Okay. I'm just making.
so being 14 and you getting into dance hall, explain to us what is dance hall music?
Well, dance music is pretty much it's like from the streets. It's from the streets. It's also the daughter or son of reggae music. It's coming from reggae music. So dancehall is just a faster pace. It's the streets wanting to party and the energy changing from reggae, slow reggae. You know,
Okay.
reggae is groovy and slow a little bit.
Yes, it's
Dancehall is the swing. Dancehall started in early, I think in the 60s, 70s, really, and I think it grew into what it is now. But it started more as the party vibe, the energy, do 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 do, you know, that type of beat. The rhythm sped up, the reggae sped up, like instead of doom do doom 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 doom. You know, it's go do. It's just a speed up. So that's
okay.
where it started, and then the party energy came in along the way in the dancehall, and it just graduated to what it is now, to the lyricism, changing everything, you know, lyrically, everything getting graduating and becoming bigger and better, to where right now we spitting stuff like, you know, like me, the new prodigy lyrically, you know, it's a next level now. But dancehall is the party music, the streets music. It was always the unaccepted music that the radio didn't want to play, or it wasn't accepted in the higher social order.
Oh, okay. So it was okay, so basically underground music. Okay, I get that
Yeah,
because
yeah,
um we have an artist, she moved over here from Jamaica. Her name is Spice. And
yeah, yeah. I know.
I thought she was dance hall, right?
Right. She is a dancer. Like, yeah, man.
That's what I thought. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious too because when it comes to reggae music, when it comes to dance hall, you guys are very sensual, but I kind of feel like I feel like it's like in y'all DNA because I'm like I see y'all dance and it almost looks like grinding and whining. So tell us, where does that culture of very sensual dancing, like where exactly does that start in your life as a Caribbean man?
Hey, it starts very early, and it's just naturally a Caribbean island thing. Also, Jamaica and Trinidad share that type of vibe. Also, other islands, Guyana, Virgin Islands, you know, where it's party. Caribbean, in the Caribbeans, they party a lot. Like before this virus thing, there was a party every night here in Jamaica. It's still getting back to that right now. But
Okay.
I mean, literally a dance, sound boy playing, you know, sound setup, big sound playing, you know, every night it's a party, every night, because it's a part of the culture. It's a part of the work culture. It's like somebody going to work every day for survival. The music is also here for survival. So people play music every day so people could sell their juices, their drinks, their peanuts, their ganja, whatever they got to sell. So they distribute within these parties. So now
Okay.
who is ever working in the party, they're making money. It's a way of survival. So you see why these parties happen so much, because everybody's eating. It's a grind also. It's all a part of the culture and the grind.
Well, you know what? Now that you put it that way, I'm actually glad you said that because to the outside world, it just looks like it's a nonstop party. But you're like, no, this is our survival. This is how we hustle.
Exactly.
This is how y'all hustle and build entrepreneurial skills. I just had to ask because, like, you see the movies and you see them like they dance and it's slow, and then it's just like, and I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, wait a minute. But you
Yeah,
said,
yeah. It's way more than that. Way more than that to it. Especially it's way more than to it. Because even like you said, it's about dancing and the grinding. Think about it, it's also hardcore parts of dancehall. The hardcore part of dancehall where some people don't talk about much. But I mean, think about it. You know, Bounty Killer coming to the US back then and doing songs with the Fugees. And then they didn't have no songs that made people want to really wind up. They had them type of gangster feel, you know. They still using their DJ Khaled still using that right now, that type of style.
oh yeah,
He's still going for that hardcore doom doo 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 doom doom, and somebody talking that hardcore thing. You know, I not always about the grinding and bumping really with the dancehall. It's a full scope of music, just like hip hop music. You could find every all type of stories within it.
Embrace Pangea is a black-owned health and wellness brand that has solidified themselves as being able to take care of your yoni. But guess what? They do more than just service your yoni. Yes, as a matter of fact, Embrace Pangea has products to cover you from head to toe, inside and out. And in particular, let me tell you about a couple products that I personally use. Number one is the herbal tooth powder that is better than any toothpaste that you will get over the counter. It will get your teeth clean and help your teeth to maintain a natural white shade. And in addition to that, the advanced botanical mouthwash is something that we all should have in our medicine cabinet. Now, when you look at a bottle like this with 25 potent herbs like echinacea, golden cell, don't laugh at me if I mispronounced that, you know what I meant. We need these natural ingredients in our mouth rinses so that we can fight tooth decay, gingivitis, all of that plaque, halitosis, and overall poor oral hygiene. Okay, so if you want to get a good clearance when you go to the dentist, get you some Embrace Pangea. And in addition to that, make sure you use my code STORM to get 10% off your order and check out today.
Yes.
So you have all type. We write on all topics, especially me as an artist. I touch all topics as a dancehall artist. Even though I'm not just a dancehall artist, I'm actually a reggae, dancehall, hip hop, all around performing artist. Because I just love all music. Like I said from the beginning, rap and dancehall changed my life, both. So once rap and dancehall hit, and I'm an 80s baby. I'm in the, now I'll say latter 80s, middle 80s, but coming up on that time, it's like you grow into falling in love with what's hitting you at the time in school. Like you 14, 15, you in school, and it's like the dancehall is hitting at that boom, 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 that beat. First of all, it's catching you, and they telling that story that relates to you as a young man. So all that music caught me. Snoop Dogg, Biggie Smalls. That was big here in Jamaica. Maybe you don't even know how big it was.
No, right. I don't know, but it's but I could only imagine because it your culture. Let me ask you this, GTerra. How do you feel about U.S. artists using your culture to pretend to sell records? Like you will hear Drake, he'll have a random Jamaican accent. Chet hates random Jamaican accent, and I'm like, y'all are not Jamaican. How do you feel about that appropriation?
Well, I don't knock it. Reason why is because it's been going on a long time ago. It's nothing new. That's been going on. Queen Latifah, UNITY, that's a unit. But we love it because they're embracing our culture because we embrace your culture. See, we were always embracing each other because we are all the same people. So even if my accent as a Jamaican is different and you want to copy it because you like it or Drake likes it or whatever, he can't help it. Drake can't help it. He grew up in Canada. Pure Jamaicans run Canada. Jamaicans run Canada.
Yes.
Hard. So, and their culture over there is heavy. Jamaican culture is heavy in Canada, in the 6, in Toronto. So Drake can't really help. He can't escape it. He loved it. He grew up on it. He heard it when he was making that movie, that
Degrassi?
Huh?
Degrassi?
What? Degrassi, right. He was hearing pure Jamaican music on his way to the film Degrassi, trust me. So it's in his head already. You have to, that's why he connected with the culture. And naturally, everybody's going to do that. Nicki Minaj is actually an island girl in a sense too. Rihanna is an island girl in a sense too. They're from the islands, Rihanna. So these other guys are going to jump in it because they, the girls them that they love are from the island. So they want to, they mingling in the whole culture. That's all that is. It's just, what you love. Because I rap. So I can't knock it. I'm the worst one to ask because I actually rap better. Damn, some people think I rap better than I do my own culture, reggae and dancehall. Some people think I'm a top rapper, which I am. Because I really, surpassed the level of genre. I surpassed genre because I realized music is music. Genre was created by the industry to separate people, just like they separated people in church with the religions.
Yes.
They always labeling stuff up to separate the people's mind. Oh, you do this, so I don't mess with you because I do this. And that's how the industry and the people mess with everybody. They chop stuff up. Put you over here. Yeah, you're this and you're that. What type of artist you want to be? They know you're multi-talented, but they want to keep you in one area so they could control you over there. It's all about control. But that genre stuff was created by them. Music is music. That's why a gospel artist sometimes come crosses over into R&B. Because she was already an R&B artist. You telling me singing about love makes me an R&B artist, but singing about Jesus makes me a gospel artist. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You're still singing the song.
Why can't I just be an artist?
Why can't I just sing a song?
Yes.
You see? So if you apply your common sense and look inward, you start to see all their lies. Genre, split, everything is a breakdown that they use to control. And you know where we're going now, so I had to mention that. It's deep.
Yeah,
It's always deeper than it sounds, people.
It is. And I'm glad that was a great segue, because I do have to ask you this. Do you want to remain independent, or do you ever want to sign to a big record label either in Jamaica or either in the States?
Well, in all cases, I will remain independent, surely, because of the fact I've done so much independent work already. So there's nothing that can stop me now from being independent. But I would still take a deal if that deal comes with no butt touching, no groping, no murder after the contract. After you make $2-3 million, we can't kill you and set you up for insurance fraud. The deal have to come with a bunch of stuff. We got to come with a lot of clauses and a lot of stuff. I got to make. That's funny. That's a good question, bro. That's a real good question, man. That deal got to be crazy, man. But if they come with $10 million or $3.5 million, it's going to be based on what they could provide if they're bringing a deal like that to me. Because see, the thing is this, it's all about being wise. Like I said, those things will be drawn up for real. No groping, no, you can't touch me. I'm not going to no RG parties. You don't have to set me up with any of the heifers, industry heifers. You don't have to send them my way at the parties for me to try to mess with them so that they could set me up later, say I raped them. All of that stuff got to be in the contract.
Yes.
Got to be in there. If it ain't in there, I can't sign. I'm sorry. But if they're gonna come to me with any big money like that, they have to have a crazy contract. Reality-wise, I know it sounds funny me saying it like that, but reality-wise, and the reason why I'm saying that is this: that would be kind of a reparation. I would try to turn that contract around on them to let them know, look, I'm already owed this money. Thanks for bringing it.
Yeah.
So this is what we're gonna do. You ain't gonna be able to do this, this, and this, and this. Here's what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do for you. If you got 10 mil, I'm gonna give you 2 albums. Y'all own 50% of it for life. I own the next 50% for life. And that's it. And you could give me this 10 million after I finish these 2 albums. Peace out. You have no control over anything I do. And everything else I did, you will not have no parts of that, because I did that myself.
Yes.
So based on those things, I could take a deal. I really could. Okay. Even though I don't want to necessarily, go on that type, because if you look around in this industry, you see all these deals given out and these artists signing their deals, and within a year or 2, I don't know what happened. Either they fell off, they disappeared, did they make it? What happened? I don't think the industry does for artists what it used to. I think it's a whole different game going now. Like it's a Hunger Games, dead end. Like it's a movie.
It's like a race for the souls. And so speaking of that, King Von just got killed recently. Rapper Mo3 just got killed. Boosie was in a shootout last night. We got another singer, he got COVID-19. That's different. But why do you think these rappers are getting killed and they're relatively early in their careers?
Well, personally, I think it's based on the thought patterns of the artists themselves and the fact that they have no guidance. No real guidance, no real the elders that are there in the industry, I think they've definitely a lot of sellouts going on, a lot of sellout stuff going. It has to be, because when you have older people in a society, the older ones should always be there to guide the younger ones, right?
Yes.
You're supposed to be there to guide and show them the route. Like you've been there, you've done that already. You're supposed to be there to guide them along the way so that they could have a good experience in this career. All right. So basically, I'm feeling like it starts there, up there, with these elders, and they're the ones tricking out these kids, and they're not giving them no guidance. They're using them for either insurance fraud, all type of stuff, industry scamming. Because I'm pretty sure some of these artists are in the dope game because of their label.
Yes.
Or they're in the murder game because of their label. Like the industry beef is what killed King Von recently, right? Industry beef. And I don't really understand it truthfully, but because I wasn't there, but I could tell that there is no guidance and these elders are not doing their job. They're not speaking to these kids and saying the things they need to these kids so that they could know the right thing to do and how to move in the industry.